Welcome back. I'm Jacqueline, and thank you for tuning in to my reaction video today. Today we're gonna do some Green Day Holiday, and so I was born in '95, so I'm pretty sure Green Day they were already making music before that. But like when I was, 10 or so, I remember like hearing a lot about Green Day and I would listen to Green Day and it was kind of like very trendy, very like punk um kind of vibes. I know they were like one of the best selling punk bands of their time. Or even ever, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm kind of excited to do a little time capsule. I'm hoping I feel a little bit of nostalgia. I know that Green Day was a little bit political, if I remember correctly. So, with that being said, I'm very curious to listen to it now and see how it fits into our current political climate. If it's kind of timeless in that sense. Um, and yeah, and we're gonna be doing Holiday. Um, and like off the rip, I cannot tell you like a line from this song, but I'm hoping I hear the song and I'm like, oh, got it. Let me get this up on the screen here. Let's get right into it. Also, if you see me like darting around with my eyes, sometimes I watch it on the big screen, and sometimes I watch it with you guys here on this screen. So if you see me going like that, now you're in the loop. Oh yeah, yeah. The nostalgia is already happening. It's funny because I almost feel like he sounds sarcastic. Like he's almost like seeing like you can like hear sarcasm in the vocal, which is like different. I don't know if I've ever heard anything like that. On holiday. Before we go into this little guitar part, I feel like wearing a dress, like as a man in this day and age, was a little taboo. So I think that's really cool that they were ahead of the times. Like they're like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like they like to make a statement. And I don't know, I feel like I grew up a little bit rebellious as well. And so I just like it's doing it for me. On holiday. hiking? Or like thumbs up? What does the car at the end represent? Like, did I miss something with that? Hmm. Uh, my thoughts are unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because unfortunately, I feel like this is kind of a timeless piece because it does feel relatable to what's going on today. And I say unfortunate because, you know, it would be nice if we can make peace and not war. But yeah, it kind of reminds it like it's just like it reminds me of all of it, like capitalism and how it's causing wars and just very interesting. I bet they'd be pissed. But they are pissed that there's still shit like this going on today. Um yeah, really good. Definitely felt very nostalgic. Again, I could feel like the sarcasm as he was singing. I felt like the riffs and just like the music in general felt very chaotic. But in the best way. Like everything felt so chaotic. I've never seen the music video before, and the music video also felt chaotic. That part where they're in the bar and the guy's dressed as a girl, it was just like, what is going on? And the next thing you know, we're like with those girls in front, and I don't know, what a statement. I also think it's just very cool anytime people use their art to stand up for what they believe in. I think that's a really big mark of people's character because you kind of have to have a case of the fuckets too, because people could misconstrue this kind of content, and it could ultimately like hurt their brand. Like you take a risk kind of standing up for what you believe in sometimes. And I feel very proud of them for that. And I feel like that's very cool. And especially in a time when the internet wasn't so it wasn't like as big of a thing, right? So like they had this big platform where they can speak on these issues and they still used it. And I just it's kind of cool, man. It's kind of cool. Um anyways, yeah, that was great. That was great. I love doing stuff that like I know a little bit about, but I haven't listened to it maybe as an adult or anytime currently with, you know, just the years that have passed since I've been in my youth. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Talk to me. I love seeing your guys' comments. I read all of them. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you for the next video.